At the start of the new year, many of us make commitments to our health, like maybe dropping bad habits, eating right, or exercising more.
Some conflicting information out recently does make you wonder what is healthy and what's okay to take in.
Here to help us sort through it, health correspondent Jim Morelli. Good to see you, Jim.
Good to see you too. Great to be here.
So tell us about, can you tell us about the struggles that some people have to maintain their health? What do you think that is?
Well, it's huge, and I think first of all, we imbue January 1st with a lot of magic, and we say, well, that's when we're going to start, right? And then actually 90% or more fail on resolutions to lose weight, to get in better shape, to go to the gym. And it's only natural. Winter is a hard time to make commitments. So I say kind of hold off on January, maybe even February. As spring approaches, make small changes. Add a fruit or vegetable to your diet, one every meal. Get an extra 20 minutes of sleep. Small steps can lead to big things.
Well, and I think that leads to sustainability. Right, it's easier to keep those things going for a long time if you're not overhauling everything at once.
Right. That's right. I mean, you know, if you bite off more than you can chew, you're going to choke. That's kind of the way I look at it.
I like that approach. So what should we do to make things stick? I mean, in terms of supplements, what do you recommend?
Well, I think first of all, this whole supplement world out there is something that many people want to explore because they want to take control of their health, and that's all good. But there are certain supplements certain people should not take. For example, let's say you've got an ulcer. You shouldn't be taking iron. And you should be in consult with your pharmacist or doctor before you start on a supplement taking program. Now that said, I think everybody can benefit from taking a multivitamin. Our nutrition level in this country is high on one end, calories, but kind of low on nutrition for many people. So a multivitamin is probably safe, but beyond that, check.
The supplement world, I think a lot of people are concerned, and rightfully so. We found out that what we were reading on the label wasn't necessarily what was in some of these products. How concerned should we be, in your opinion?
Very concerned. First of all, keep in mind supplements are not regulated by the FDA. We all think they are, but they're not. A law took that away from the FDA about 20 years ago. So you have to be a very wise consumer. One of the things I advocate is looking for what's called the USP verified mark on the vitamin label.
Would you show us?
Can we see that on
Sure. So I pulled this one here, and there's a USP verified right here. You can see it on
We're
here.
looking at this one too. Oh,
Right
I
here.
see it there. That's the seal you're talking about?
Yeah, USP stands for United States Pharmacopoeia. This is a nonprofit organization based out of Washington, D.C. And what they do is they monitor the quality and the potency of the American drug supply, including supplements. And they have this program called USP Verified. Manufacturers will submit the vitamins. USP will test them for potency, make sure that what's on the label is in the bottle to give you some peace of mind. The dose, they make sure the dose is right. And they also check things like bioavailability. That is, does it break down so that it can get into your body? Is it manufactured without contaminants, and is it manufactured in a place that's clean, good manufacturing practice facility? Keep in mind, some supplements get into your body, and if they don't dissolve, they're not going to do anything. And that has been the case with some supplements, so you do have to be careful.
So look for that seal. Can you talk to the pharmacist as well? If there's maybe a certain supplement that you want, take it to them and just say, what do you think about this?
Yeah, absolutely. And if there's science behind it, more than likely they'll probably tell you, you know, you can try it. Many supplements out there will not harm you. It's not, but it's not necessarily they're going to help you either. So you wind up wasting money sometimes. So yes, absolutely check in with the pharmacist. And again, with something like iron, which the camera's focusing in on now, don't just assume you've got iron poor blood and need to take iron. Iron can really hurt your stomach if you've got a sensitive stomach, so you gotta be careful.
I know a lot of people in this part of the country, they take fish oils because, you know, we don't have a heavy diet based, you know, we're in the middle of the country, we don't have a lot of seafood on the sides. What do you think about fish oils? I
think fish oils are a very good idea, especially for those people who don't have a great diet, because fish oils can give you some cardio protection. You know, there are studies back and forth on it, but on balance, I think most of the studies will say fish oil is probably a good thing.
But what you were saying today is, I'm hearing, A, not all supplements are created the same, depending on how our body can absorb them or can't. But then also that seal. That's how you can start to, as a consumer, be a little bit smarter.
Yes.
Here's what we read in the headlines, and here's what it really means to me. Start with the seal.
Start with the seal, go from there, and get some advice from a medical person.
Multivitamin is good for most people, and then, like you said, seek some medical advice.
Right.
Does it vary, the multivitamin? I see some that are just for women, some formulated just for men. Are those smart?
Yeah, you know, I think actually that's not a bad idea, because men and women do have different nutritional needs, and by and large, the ones you find like that, if they have a USP seal or if they're a well-known brand name, and you know, some have been around for many, many, many decades, you should feel safe taking those.
There's a website on the bottom of the screen now. What do our viewers find there, and why do you encourage them to visit that site?
USPverified.org will tell you more about this USP Verified program. And again, a great place to start, because that's where you find out what's on the label is actually in the bottle, and that's what we really need to know right off the bat.
It looks like a very thorough website. There's a lot of links, a lot of information on there that you can get.
Definitely.
It's great to have you in Omaha again.
Oh, great to
Thanks.
be here.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you,
Thanks for
Mr.
stopping
Morelli.
by.
Been seeing this guy on TV for a while. Thank you.
That's right. All right, we are back with our picture of the day and a look ahead to Monday. Why that show could be cute overload.